So this is a victory for the members of the Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union. As you're aware, the need for this special general meeting was made possible by ordinary members who decided that they wanted to have better governance at the credit union, and they sought to have the management committee respond to them on issues which they felt were not in keeping with good governance at the time. They further went on to the court because the management committee did not respond to them. And so here we are, 2 years hence, for the holding of this special general meeting. I think it is a very good thing that members of the credit union are allowed to question the leadership of the organization and to take steps necessary to bring them to account. And this is what I believe happened here over the past 2 years. As you know, this was a long fought process in the courts of Guyana, and in each period the court ruled in favor of the members, and I'm sure they're rejoicing today that the final order of the court has been adhered to, and we're at this stage here today.
What will be your immediate priorities?
You know, our members are our most important assets, and I've heard them today. Many of them have come to me with issues they would like to have resolved. They're telling me that they are unable to access the facilities of the credit union. I know that previously members were accommodated at the credit union whenever they come there. They want to know that they can get service of a higher standard and more efficient service. So we want to make sure that whenever members come to the credit union, they can leave with assurances that their requests, their needs are going to be met, even if not right away, that someone from the credit union will be there to follow through with them on their requests. I'm of the firm belief that the credit union belongs to the members. We have been able to withstand a period of 60 years because of the members' commitment to the credit union, and I think this needs to be valued. And our committee of management, the new committee of management, will place our members as priority. We will do everything possible to make sure that they're given the help that they need and that they're respected in every possible way.
At the end of the day, Mr. Benn, this boils down in large measure to many members to borrowers and cents in their pockets by way of loans, most likely. What new financial products you have in mind, and how do you intend to fast track possibly any requests for loans?
You know, the first thing we have to do is to do a proper audit of the society. We don't know what the state of the finances are at the moment. As you know, there have been lots of allegations made about how the monies have been spent over the last 2 years, and we want to have a full understanding of what's going on at the moment. And once we have that information, we'll be able to make more definitive decisions in relation to what will happen for our members. However, we know for a fact that our members have been complaining for many years in relation to the amount of hassle they have to get loans, ordinary loans. In 2018, when I first got to the credit union, it took no less than 15 days to 2 months for them to get a loan of $100,000. We brought it down to 1 day in a short space of time. My information is that it has gone back to a substantial amount of time for these ordinary loans, and we want to make sure that people coming to us for small amounts of money can get it on the same day. Quite often these people are coming for medical reasons, funeral expenses, etc., and they don't have the benefit of time when they need these resources. So we want to put systems in place. We want to make sure that our staff is properly trained to make sure that they give the kind of service that our members are expecting. Simple things like answering the telephone and responding to our members when they call or whenever they write. A few days ago, I was met by a teacher who said to me that she had written to the office and it took 6 months for her to get a response. And that's after our going to the office repeatedly and demanding that she gets a response. So we want to change those things.
Are you worried as though that the elections would have had a little hiccup, at least in the eyes of one or two persons who said that there was no quorum and so on, and therefore there was some measure of illegality in the process?
Well, you were all here earlier today, and you heard the voices of the members who were here, both here and online, and I think it was resounding that those issues were trivial and provocatory, and they should not be given the kind of credence that we want to assign to it. I am convinced, based on what the chairman said at the beginning of the meeting, that we had a quorum and that the meeting will go ahead on the basis of the quorum that was established. You probably would have heard as well that the chairman said that we made several attempts to get the register of voters, register of members from the current committee of management, and they refused on every level to make those information available. And so we calculated the quorum and was legally advised how to do that. And of course, you probably know as well that we have to report back to the court on the findings and the results of this process, and we will be doing so as quickly as possible so that the court is aware of what's happening and that they could be able to validate, if necessary, what has happened here.
Thank you.